Seeking bia, menye bia. Etan mensibia. A brochure mancobia. Minko send me who to be. Mini areho. Jelly manye bia. Baggy mashibia. Stereo mantobia. Minko send me who and wa ni a wodi and no one yummy
Entertainment GH.
Ni a kukuduro and no one yummy no one yummy. Seek a menye bia. At time mensibia. A brochure mancobia. Minko send me who there be. Miss my friend Yami. Obey mammy. Ni a wadi and no one yummy no one yummy about try and no one yummy and ni a kukuduro and no one yummy no one yummy.
Entertainment GH.
I don't wanna hear me. I don't wanna hear me. I don't wanna hear me. I don't wanna hear me.
Obraya ye boy, get here and say, a yet day bedroom maybe not a normal way dear mount. A yet day I would Joe Hua and Pempensu about Joe Hua and and Pempensu about bedroom say a be the option I will a you and Pempensu be about bedroom any penny now power. At time mensibia once I will now for 4 while uncle 4 for no more would do any atoms will be and few. Now a young forces so I be out so no money not that the same skill no almost sit down. We trust us so better with my trust us or pram with me what many as I see was a shalaja. That's a me mammy tips. We so I've never be out here for saying Aswa. With my toe 2 plots or caswa. Now so no musas as a crab water. When him the way I get trust us. I want him say I'm your power.
Minko send me
Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam, and then could do who
near one
so long as so one who didn't and Yamitiasi dear. So dear Beba, the so. Because some Bishop Benadyaku Kaya say, and maybe soon you know the truth in the Menase.
And no one yummy.
Don't say, the are Brabona Druno. And ye money be. That time no nyame Bishop Benadyaku. I saw the 2 years in the Minasoa and the Minase. I'll pursue Kuno and notice will be boss anyway. And not be any say tea and yum no. O tea and yum nina, not what cocky gun every year, Caswa cocky gun. I said, I ready. Now so be me at the Kituans not to pay an activity. And no who says, sir, and that's all. Through Nina and a share. No best stack a set. You have a Fabia will be any no. Near one day, Uncle Kuno. And no more than said the Uncrana and Cocoon. More than said the equana and do who would that.
About true.
Oh, one qua now one holding dear. Yamedi dia can recount. He answered their Madame Bessoso. Very church will be out here nano per neat and upon 9 FM entertainment GA. My name is Solako Michael. Wouldn't tea Amaka who I mean noon nin to crack. Yeah, I don't radia babedroni, baby or dia bedrubiano, Asedania ye in a fatano. More my pow meaning I'm a humo. And yes, she. Can one come in community. Baby, I'm modern bedry and I san and yammy penno. Ya can see I bet to us so. And then Yamia say, if I said I guess my doctor for a Dixon.
Entertainment GH.
If I said I'm my GM or Kennedy or say. If I said I'm my boss, FM boss, Bako, Pet, Rakusia Boaje. Ya bedi na ya ba madam ashe black no why ya kono ebi that's a wrong word
I'm kono senchi now
am de nyede hutu
the unu njinam
ne hu ye tuntum omo didi do kono no fia bi
nam bia ya chi bia ye nchinam
sa ni fa chem
say ye tilapia say ye monko
ebi na wan ya kono za tilapia David lononyo David lononyo tilapia ye nche
ba say what tilapia ye chi
o mi ko to bi na sen mu nyine wo bebu na yellow adam di food color kan
debi obi wo wa bi e ba be say ya no ma shada won this part
oh enye crack
you still get the juice but when you fry it becomes dry so bi wan nam no hu say ba be say ya
wa wo no
wa wo no
oh enye
spices there wa chairman den
me say me pet tilapia pet David lolo no dia kaka no dia firi me sabe pem ha no what you say 1.7 1.4
1.5
ye mai skasi em fan kodi bia opana wa chesi kanadi nyame hwemo
nyame wo
wuti fie ya na princess e de abre yen I see you for a David lolo no tilapia banquet tilapia princess foreign and nearby princess no de abre na musuo nka obi nya na adwe so obe prenesa Usa no obi be di waduan we no atinte
and then ambush or baba di ade wo juwe mi no so uso baba di bi e so obi drink do
no atinte so go
ambush
no aninte so be no na is it wow be ehwe bia na aduan no ba ho a
ya atinte
so ba ni tren so dia ni pa ba ko bia mani tua no be ha no pa o so abna obedi aduan bia
omi di aduan bia
was e
omi di aduan bia
e den an usam bristinte so gu adi
aso so di mi die ono ndi mi die
senye radia aradia ye abna bese mamu e pass this year so man fa VGM is ya man bu fight e be bo amudua
because I feel we die
e be bo amudua o
why me ye pe no die
why me ye
eh o de aye ye
why me ye
o de aye ye
why me ye
every birthday event every as a baby o na say me follow no so I see she was literally everywhere
since last year
every birthday every event every wedding was everywhere
na say VGM is muko hoy mo de ne kwa ka present na mo de man no so akọ rocky stage you know so mama kasa artist of the year mo from na ye be hu de be si wa ha
artist of the year
gospel artist of the year yaje gospel song of the year yaje trending and popular song of the year yaje artist of the year yaje female vocalist yaje enum
me dey me boy ya say the church will do for her what they did
yes and what they did for Dinah.
I just hope that the church will do for her what they did for she's
sorry me revi say Mike is
yeah so I just hope that the church will did for her will do for her what they did for the two
of course let's hear who said
I was sorry for no ya say e banta
I'm more sorry for Motimoon how many we are saying
oh say I mean who preach who to you na say against the way of the Lord
we are bear say
don't worry about now you the baby I want to put down now person put my down and no say am ko chere o
Another mebo. I'm 19 sebi wo worry a untimi nto nyoma wo.
They can't all worry him.
Don't worry. Solomon, Onyan worry a man no Antonio Maomo. And Yanum de
on Solomon's deathbed, he regretted all the women.
Mamma regret.
Were you there? It's in the Bible.
Yedi in Bible.
It's in the Bible.
Would jam and I'm assuming Drew and I'm
party and come bia.
And yet no credit.
And yet, why enjoy it? You know that there's a woman that he dated. And he might be thinking you can't set all of them. Some of them were mobile. It wasn't all for the fact that per month, yeah. No, some of them will be up the car. He was just married. No, I mean, I'm giving different reasons. Like there were a lot of reasons marrying the women. It's about 700 or 900. Any concubines that can know to me, no be any Bible, Musa Solomon can say, and be prove it. What you mean? And any Bible in whom was it? Allow me to make my mistakes and learn from my mistakes too. I cannot achieve 300 concubines. By 20 video bay. Was it 20 video bay? I owe my number. By one BDMA. I can't do 300. By one BDMA. Was it? Concubine beer and I don't agree with the Kanye di Pebao. No, I don't agree. In him Obape are not but Sikano we are sent around. The deal don't we are Sikane we are oh boy, and I'm brown to do that. What you need to do now in Unisicount? Was it? What's a mechanic? But baby. And now for music, someone said, no, but scanning dear. Well, it is important. Fun is important, but love triumphs, you know. Oh, no, it doesn't. All right, it's not young canvassing for more votes for peace. Yes, so yes, like I said, the church will really need. And I say, wow, a PCS start the whole of this year and last year. Wow, we need to perform me or birthday as we better say. Wow, OJ sending you touchy. Yeah, you invited them to your event. No, I think we don't just Thursday. Yes, and this is not pity voting. There's no one. Debbie. When you pity voting. Yes, and just be a power choice. It's all to announce in Yamia. Ahameka will be voting. It's no. Nipana what to no minds power. Yeah. Obua Ebianka Ninum, Ebianka Wapa Bawa Brabum, Baninum, when Yampa, Ebianka Bukum, Baninum, when Yankum. I mean, like a music in one way or the other. Actual. Let's vote. Where ye Sadi, also Adoba, no so called Pentecost, right? Pentecost for a strum. Munina, Muntundi PCH. I think they call Uncle Media those churches. Oh, media, no comedian. What? Hey, Uncle Church tour. Like, yeah, sorry. I mean, I feel like Uncle Church tour. Like, I mean, Pentecost doors. True. I think Uncle Church. And I think some can as first three richest churches. Of course. Now, wow. You bet me as a Pentecost. Possible. Yeah, it could be. Possible. I mean, it was the church that necessarily. I saw it was cow. I saw it was cow. Was offering tithes. Like I saw it. But the old canon, I think there was a PC. Yes. But they won't mean in a Cassian. Honor should a copy for me free. We are not sure. EGME. This is was 7 nominations. Yes. The minimum 5 grand. If I say, Mamma, we as a phone. Penica. Mama only Christo. I don't agree with you. Because the fact that Obibo secular music doesn't mean say only Christo. Menkan you more. Hey, Mama only Christo. It's not a competition. I was saying, Mark Christo. Sir, I was someone say when you're a Christian, is like we all go out for you. You were Pentecost first and Naki Boduku. I know.
Hey,
that's the one I'm questioning.
Maybe
and
or say or call. Sorry, right? Or your penny. And food. It's just now will be about pastor and criticize. You're a crack and any other. I'm not sorry for check service one. As a no person pay cause pressure. It's your PA or quite him kaka be baby. It was to be about wow or no months and order again it's the baby be and it's a boy na a shriek for a higher pity. I feel mom to be about and they were there normal no more so he said he felt more welcomed and loved at the bar.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it is easier to feel loved there because what you don't know is that alcohol in that moment, everybody there.
I don't have.
Everybody there is in a good mood. Or in a like what do you don't have there, babe?
I don't have a record there. I don't know about no more sound out to me or there. I don't know about that. Who now walk me meaning?
It's who no more sound down.
Me no more sound. So I don't know what it means. Nada modi mo we say one be by ye. What was the name ni suchame? That's my own.
Unumbi.
And you know rough.
But
tasty.
And how was the feeling for you?
It was bitter.
No, not the taste.
There was no feeling.
Maybe
you didn't get there.
Yeah, there was no feeling because I know Nadia na monum ni gidi.
I want to enjoy lemunya red wine.
A dear red wine. Yeah, dear champagne.
Champagne alcohol ni man.
Now need their brand champagne. Sparkling wine.
I didn't know champagne.
And alcohol be any.
I just have blue. Blue cocktail.
Alright, I usually was trending.
Papa, me that movie I come by the 100 point. Papa, me the chance here. We all know that in Nigeria right now on a day, kidnapping no. Omorin is here, you know, actually, and then they are no pay. I mean, I remember say recently a friend of mine was telling me say, park bu my neighborhood omo and that and then in that neighborhood there is this as a rich kids no backpacking with the donkeys and all that. See, they were complaining. The donkeys were they were complaining that like scanny Ghana crowd that the Ghana and there was one Nigerian amongst them, and then he's looking at the rich kids play the football. He's like, Omo, money. How you go home? You can't go park and no one chip back for them because them could be saying say, hey, bring us 1 million. Yes, that I catch almost a see money.
See a chino.
You see, but they were asking commodity more can then like not just say I hear a norm. Say what down for be was and they do it and then in Nigeria sometimes people think it's just the strangers who looking at this person and how he's thinking. Not just say na down for papa be was ka. No sure na say commodity na. I'm funny when say we are madam for commodity me nko ade me do beji. Well, Nigeria like I said, I mean right now kidnappers don't be confront trotro nyina. Omo to be omo ye 5 na confront trotro na nipa be 7 egu pa. Then ya bobo.
Ti won come a wo bobo no eti say wo kakra be ofi.
Yet to be kidnapping mu nyina. Sometimes you fa wo trotro mu po dia ye fa nje ransom. Yet adu escape. Because trotro mu de oni escape. Nti mo omo ita che omo trotro mu de omo no na ye ta twetwe omo organs ne omo ne ma de escape. Well,
this way say organs.
Yes, and well the kidnapping no and yeah, it is not for just the low or the high and mighty. But whoever you are, we are Nigerian president the latest person now, your friend is a victim to this, almost a victim. Tiwa Savage, Nigerian and Tiwa Savage. Now, yes, apparently, I say on your new driver, na driver no, I say no only bad boys. Juma. I told them, I mean, we did Tiwa Savage. That's my story. It's everything Savage Limited. Friday, 14th of April, 2020. Press statement. Following recent reports online, we can confirm that on Thursday, 13th April, 2023, there was a major security breach at the residence of musician Tiwa Savage. A number of suspects were caught and are currently being held under investigation at Alagbon Police Station, Ikoyi. Miss Savage and her family are safe and well. Not just say, apparently, I saw a new driver. The new driver no send out our co-conspirators. And only Tiwa Savage Juma no momo fella. Ama say they had been trailing her for days.
prior to the Dana and Komo Babe kidnapping no. Now so much really na say they be a opia. Na omudinechi or befia no mudinechi. But na main charge they say police for no omo handle the vigilante style. I don't know what they meant by that, but were able to arrest usually vigilante or more omo police for now as omo say where the money wo society more they come after you themselves. They are the vigilantes. It's like nobody has given them the right, but omo ankasa na omo say ebi awu la we repeal bi ba na so hwe na ho ye na hia and as hwe na de wo ye na eboni a otimba no ankasa ma on the judgment the bo and so to be ku at na and usually that's what vigilantes do. So I don't know how the police people arrested the guys vigilantes and I say bi omo digija area boys bi na area boys bi kra the boy police.
Okay, vigilantes stand be say bi a omo digija
area for no
area for na fish out the person.
Yes, I mean say ko odru negate na nka che say it is no.
I said last week me catch Obi song ko share. I think 5 years ago omo arrested kidnapper. Also a campaign
Nigeria for someone to say because their politicians better worse than him.
It's normal friend Eric.
Yes, fair light skin guy.
I know more than I seen. I'm friend the trade.
Oh,
no we seen it.
I'm the story no. I seen you friend the trade. So more money acting as him no. Looks a bit like. So I was trying to get one more hour kidnapping or more than more stories. Like what they went through. Crazy.
He more cheated them.
Crazy. Some of them, not all of them. But this man, a friend of Murphy, apparently is one of the rich guys in Nigeria. Who kidnapped him. But he was able to escape. No, okay. Who share Papa Penina away interview. With him, it's somebody from his own security team.
Yeah.
And then no more.
Yeah.
And then bet you baby or could be every time. I saw a conference I saw whatever. OPA Otini ni Jiwa Gomo or say bulletproof. They knew sending car bulletproof.
They don't shoot at you, they just open the door.
Till a boy back away from Tumum. You are since then, every day will change security. And now
no place twice.
No place twice. Cannot while you are for the last 3 years or the name.
But that kidnapper story was quite funny because Nigeria. I think so. A sanko for now as a Pablo Escobar for you. As he gives back to his society. Yeah. As a area of for that's obedi boni wo baby. But me vicinity. Yeah, I will take care of you.
But say they never suspected him to be that. I'm so a calm, cool, collected person. In a man shimu. Yeah, bet you know when you say bet you because police in Parenthood be and an amfo.
So they will tell you that at this point,
yeah,
there's nothing we can do.
And o man in my so mo be share Ghana, mo kra Ghanaian passport. Me nim so mo be you mo free ah. Yes o feel Ghana. It's the same thing in the film.
Oh.
They didn't mention I saw Michelle Ghana. We don't know where they are.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't know, man. You know where I get my films from.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's not on Netflix, but I can give it to you. It's on the laptop. Your friend, they trade. So,
we all know that right now you're one of our biggest celebrities in Ghana. You can't take Black Sheriff out, and this is because of his international recognition. You see, a Black Sheriff, your artist, any Hollywood act, randomly say, name 5 musicians you know from Ghana. Right now, I don't think you take Black Sheriff.
On number on the first.
Yes, on because I mean, right now he's there. Well, interview business. So how is the fame and everything like for him? How is everything going? Was he on there? I mean, he still seems himself as like the same guy he always was. Was he maybe I'm not 30 and he still won't change the way?
Sure.
Or see joints are not 30 and I think one of the panel members were like, oh yeah, I think that's true. I mean, so we shall watch joint as if we did. Also, on the 30 and one 30. Omoka say, "Hey, omo bele ni mo." See, there be a natural sense of pride. The channel. Was it natural like?
Yeah, they watch the channel.
Yes, because they're Black Sheriff. I mean, you know, advertiser. Hey, Bana Black Sheriff Tony watch you. I remember say before I ever thought I'll ever work in this circle. Yeah, watching me on. I used to buy some, and at first the hype around it was Funny Face better. When Funny Face was. Now I think I even met him there once, but now he said that she be share my whole life.
What?
At my wedding, but anyway, so I mean, it's a good repertoire. Like, hey, how the kind of Black Sheriff didn't watch him? So, but see, no dear, nothing has changed about him. Still the same. Still
you kwaku black. Nothing will ever change.
Why you kwaku?
Kwaku killer, your friend kwaku. Kwaku killer don't lie when I say I did it.
You're right.
But they trust what I'm right now. The lookalike conversation is going on. Yeah, the lookalikes. No, I'm so much beji film crashing celebrities now. Medical has descended on them. Yeah, but medical the new year. Shatawale so out to a mufo. If we are ya ko Shatawale so. Shatawale foot on there. Three years man can be here. Shatawale no when you come. But well, medical say back when na panta say gearbox. I understand you, man.
Yeah. I mean, last Friday.
Yeah, but we didn't Yambo.
Yeah, boss.
Yambo.
You got Misha.
One, how did you back one?
No,
that's body shaming. Do you know that? Who body shaming? No. I don't know yes.
Nagana, why they body shaming?
Who body shaming guy? No.
Send
a panta say
but who's that boy? No, we in his space. And there's one.
No, but you know there's another video that surfaced on the internet. Who guys be? Wait there, omun ka some you look alike. But guy bakuni na bakuni. But that other because when he's actually coming over doing say but on car so you look alike. But the video just came out. Yeah.
I mean, there are lots of lookalikes for them all
I'm
over
looking
the
for my lookalike.
I know, right? How they men they yenyeska.
Me call bone race the one. Exhibition centers. More best 3 or 2. Me call mono. Why ye getting close? I'm boy beat you. None of them shame. The minia, with Dimechi. Why can't the minia network?
But you say like,
me, you must shame is how?
I don't know, sir.
One knows sorry, sir, by approach me, bo me ding.
Who's you?
What's it? I didn't Mr. Lanham. Oh, who's the minia? I don't know what's no, sorry, but I was and they'll be washing. That's wash yourself. Why you washing as me more? All the magic, they're all sesame too much. It's me cook, man. I've been a picture chess. I mean, on one way or not near machine. I say, how's that possible?
Yeah.
So he wants to go and look for him. Height wise, niti, ninia, weja, everything. But I said, we're twins. You be so great. Oh, twins now. We could talk about
like I say, your friend say, very maunia. Oh, yeah, no wedding now. That's not any AJ pounds in sir. It's no, you know your call wedding, no. Isabel. Yeah, one AJ. Any announcement, you know why Miss Bell, I'm so wine.
I almost was a Miss Bell.
Mr. Wine. Okay, I say, oh, me, I'm so young wine. I say, I think say.
Yeah. It's the nose.
If a miss was,
I 18. Well, medical say why our panta is a gearbox, so what's a Kim promise. As I would also say or no medical anymore. When you say medical, no peace. Medical is all about hard work. Then I was soon compared to being young pace can I would one I would age like they. Now, Ola, this weekend, and it's one of me say me voice be. I mean, so my from my son call me yeah. Lookalike association almost 500 Ghana registration fee, and they were explaining why they are taking the 500 Ghana. And all case I am fan say open Miss V asem. That won't say Miss V name mo dey give ya. 500 Ghana now dey one. And you say you dey akodi o. You beto nku bi ama wo ni ade ade. Oh really? Me can be assistant. You beto nku bi ade bi ama wa. It's all best. Now I was like, what? This guy I can promise in a casano. I was like,
I saw money now. They are not why
500 Ghana. Like, we are 500 Ghana. We are more in our better. Come on, mama, some woman. Tamomuji look alike a friend is saying that fee now. How much do you pay the originals? Because it's through them that you are getting this to ride on. So, how will you pay the originals or how much will you pay them? I can't say, are you anyway? Someone say, In prom your friend is a medical say or sremo on pe look like be on abrabom. Obi ambo ne bra. Tatawale nso say eba on. Ola. My friend.
I am critical.
My friend.
And my friend.
Sorry. Ain't you know? Medical say if you want to be like him, you are like if you say you look like him, you know that no or per juma or per sky, he's always about money. It was any be. Eja is one I'm walking chairman for say and I made
you look alike him.
You look alike him.
Say ba moba.
He said the omaba.
Aye juma. As aye juma.
A farm.
My name say youth employment, you know. Where's see another sector? Yeah, because if no more complaining, into omoka 8 months in the idea. All of a sudden, now look alike if I pop up with the idea.
We said I didn't be new.
I don't know that they are more family and so cry.
Mr. Drew.
Manka.
Really?
He comes across as very calm.
Last week, no muninasia. Inya daji exam you be a do second you better than mama. Omunya no muninasia.
Oh, and I say. Boy.
You the town will be a box and a book. That is your town gunukum. There be no diary. There be no diary.
That is the baby. The town gum crazy.
Performing.
Yeah. I bet you Shatawale voice.
Yeah, good to go.
But Shatawale, for the first time in life, no, not for the first time. I'm so proud of Shatawale. He was able to get his message across without saying your days. Like he gave the
communicated.
Yes, he gave the advice. He gave the advice in a more funny and
Hey, medical. Generally, you look and you people find yourselves, and all you can say is people should come and pick form and take 500 Ghana cedi for you impersonating somebody. How much did they give the person where they look alike? They look like them. How much did they give out? You won't use somebody in. Hey, you won't use somebody in material. Hey, master, don't do that. Because they go feel write people letter. You see that you can promise the guy where you do the beard, you go cut all. You go look like Shefu. You go cut here. You go cut everything. You go change. You go change. They go write the law go right. You see law you not the human being. It is somebody with this. It is something law. People sit down with the build law. They go fit something. You go shape everything. The Kwame guy go crop everything. Right now they go call you Poncho. The other guy, people go share Kwakute. Medical guy go shake and go say, yeah, Yaro. You know, they go clean with law. Don't do that. Like God.
Okay, I've not you know.
I say look alike no. You better from letter be I say would you say eh? You throw letter now read you. Obey you till I can say fell point. I say obey you till I can say fell poncho. Now okay, promise. Yeah. Then I can say and it's true. I say the law. The law, you know, be somebody. It be people when they write the law down, they go write you some letter. You go cut all your hair. They call yourself Poncho. And I will say yes. Yes, I know. Is that if your friend can promise always about Mr. Me can promise be a biom. Me de twice one. Last week Saturday on the United Showbiz, George Quay was there and they were discussing. Okay, there was a video circulating on social media. According to say fans met Stonebwoy and then they were trying to. I don't know. We really don't know what was going on. But from what I watched, from what I saw,
I think he went out with his family.
Yes. So we're talking about what we saw in the video before we explain what happened. So
But
in the
I saw a video of him in the.
In that video.
No, the one or boy.
The OG boy. Yeah, so I'm saying that in a video that was circulating on social media, no, Stonebwoy had to come. That's what the front and the driver's side there, other side. And Obi, there is a guy who was videoing the whole thing. Hey, Stone. Then I saw Danny camera and call Stone. So you be one day challenging like bra, and run on. And a man was hey, who dear boy, who ye be dear, Ubenya so be done. Ubenya Kadia, how would you feel, say, who could rebuke one will be and impa? My baby sounds like, do they see me? Am I here? But when you say people are actually hailing you because they love you, and then this is how you would react. And no the man, the hype man, OG the MC, Ebetron, near be told Twitter say, look, the guy's children were in the car and they were scared. According to OG the MC, he was just protecting his family. I mean, Nankola news more carnage. And then their children will always come first. So there was no way he was going to watch and let you say, terrorizing in banana, he wasn't going to let that happen. And nothing or acted the way he did. No, it was in the best interest of his family. That was why he acted the way he did. And no, it sat well with others. It didn't say well with others. Well, George Quay had his 2 cents to give about the issue. But you're waiting about George Boys.
And now we bushia and work hard. Look, I left Men's Gold because people started attacking my family. I didn't leave Men's Gold because I felt say heat no doors no do. No. Obia, you have a certain level of protection for your family, a certain level of love for your family. A plus TTP we couldn't also person me sure say when things start happening and start affecting us, he might sacrifice it. Because at the end of the day, it is not the funds that we go to. It is our family that we go to. At the end of the day, the funds will not be there. Sabi o kidi oyare he say nya fan base na esi the gate na o mo hwe no ebusia say dia obedi dia obenom dia obehye dia obeda ebinom sometimes they lose their limbs, they are unable to walk, wheelchair obetenem ebusia. It is not the fan base. Once mbo anhwe akwase onye ska say na onemsg na edi o na meta hu mo heavy do uko fufu page foolish guy serves him right. The same funds. It's not the end of the day ebusia. It's whatever you can do to protect your family. A very between a rock and a hard place, and I catch 22. How do you manage the two? A fine balance is all everybody needs. So the
fine balance is what everybody needs.
And said no. At the end of the day, also no Men's Gold. And actually, it wasn't because of him. Now I drew baby not say you're threatening or family. I mean, you would think twice. I mean, nobody I drew baby you sacrifice for your family. It's no.
But maybe woman na me shadi. If you are good morning. Where? In whose status now no family.
Yeah.
I'm mopi. I'm moko mommy's day out.
Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday now.
And now would the camera
Sunday no.
Would the camera to switch?
Yeah.
Would it to social media?
I made it too. Yeah, TikTok and I mean like but I think I didn't post it on my. We did a TikTok. Even that one, the kids were at yeah, my name
Okay. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. And a Sunday, yeah, no, I mean, you know, your call Sunday, no, my chiba boy, no, so girls. Mama Cathy, my mom, no, so I and I call Marina Park. Marina Park, so you call have a fan. Well, no, we did a family TikTok video. That one, was on TikTok, yes.
Yeah, what? No family Peter.
Yeah.
Ucha, what the phone cha?
Yeah, me try.
What the two social media? Would it be two social media?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe specific question. One who George Quay family that?
George,
on social.
No.
George Quay family on social.
No, I've not seen his family on social media, but I know the family.
I'm asking this not as if you
Okay.
name
George Quay, no.
but on social.
On social media,
family,
no. It's
Yeah.
only the wife.
One who George
Yeah,
Quay
be-
family was.
yeah.
Right. So, if you put your family on social, everybody gets to know your son, your daughter, your wife. You go to a place and somebody sees these same people
And you.
around you. Na nipania say bia onusu take his shot of himself and his idol. Yeah, bia, this is my idol, and then the family, yeah. Is it true he's putting the life of your family in when the family is already out there?
You know, this issue, you know, it depended the way the whole thing was. I wasn't at the beach. Minim near so initially, but the few that we saw was Stonebwoy. Then in India, I saw J phone free. I say, "Obi video at the end, I see your shim phone finishing. You know how a year about was also near there. Then you will not see the video again. And in the sana kokobano, and you who and I can't tell how.
No, but let's base our discussion on Adia OG. I don't know his role. I don't know his role in the beam camp, but the explanation of the by in respect to security. And not George Quay so did in common. And I maybe say in respect to security. I have never seen George Quay's family also.
Yes.
But I've seen Stonebwoy's family. Sometimes we even have videos of the manor.
Yeah,
conversation. So you are already putting them out there as celebs.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm making a mistake.
No, Sanya will say, you are not making a mistake. But me so I feel say me de me ma and I me busuya to social media. That's where who more. And yeah, it's not something strange again because you've seen them before.
Okay.
As we used to George Quay, you know, as in case study, George Quay. A lot of people have not seen the family or social media. As to me personally, I know them, you know. On baby who yente bia no bisu who George Quay family a obedu mika gidigidi who George Quay who George Quay ma
into how do you know send a man on because you don't even know them?
Say maybe ebia almost certain position and I Stonebwoy say, you know, I'm sure they were in the car. It's, you know, a man for and moreover and the man they are all over. They know them. And I don't know. Yes,
they have been on stage performing before.
Like they've seen a lot of people before. And you don't must shed. Don't say on crib where you must shed them. Must some whoopia. Ne was what territory was so 1 or time for Obampi. Not any Pico Park as well. Like enquire who could diagra. A crown cost be a work with diagra a problem. No, so when park a crown ending in Chroma, children's park any eye. And Crantiani in a duo. Aye, and you know, it's not brochure. No, must be doing Corano park or Sonia Diana until you who free or Momo. And a Stonebwoy, I can introduce a man with social media that a microphone him and Corano. It's a minimum who be about 1 Corama performance, a minimum who be about 1 Coramo. Just a moment say, yeah, mom, papa fans are like incredible soon. Give me explanation because I'm confused. Kakra explanation. No, when I'm granny soon that yes, the security bed no. But me no at that point, make us say be a Stonebwoy no echo the situation of Parenthood, you know, or no at that point it was protecting Nema. You know, I can't say much about no minimum how say from those Ola we wouldn't see almost bim crab and wanna say you real BB. I tell you fans, no, we should be careful about the fans that gather around us. Yeah, more fans, we will not be bored in your fan fooling. We want to see real BB. I assume see by Chroma say, Yana Omode, why are you the phone pa? Make mails. You go on the phone, yes, and I will a crowbar quiz. And you go home phone. Sometimes, no, you have to protect yourself around people. Something of that sort happened to Sule Muntari. Sule pa. Medical call Sunyani. Medical. Hey, sweat. Oh, you know your tiny chain. Yeah, tiny. Sometimes you know. Yo, it is sometimes no fans, you know. Omodomo. But you have to be careful and you have to protect yourself against some people. And also so no namho or you be a needing obia ni say won say o other video bi sa em say abna kwaye wa ha say fan no man no bim or na o man goza and now that's why you know hey Stonebwoy say yeah our fans ni be yeah
so the issue of security na nam security for our. Yes. And that's where I want us to concentrate. Security for our kids, not really what the fans do.
You know, security for our kids. So we should be careful.
Starts from
we the parents, you know, how we protect them.
How much of the case you throw out?
So that could be a home with social media. Social media.
So I feel say if we as parents, the protecting Krana. From the home.
Yes.
Let's stop putting them out there. If
people have even created an account for their kids or more and anti-yembo. They're creating accounts or more.
Now look at.
Oh, you know, that's what I'm saying. Stonebwoy man account. And I'm going my woman and Ray are my numbers. So doctor say me I'm not saying that should be 2 decades. Yeah. And they are writing on their father say. Yeah, it's good for them.
How do we protect kids as ABA more image you are wanting, and then you go ahead and put your case, images out there, and when you go out and people are taking images of it, forget about how the circumstances that, what is it? Forget about the circumstances that surround Nipano kind of fast which I'm not interested in that, but we are interested in the security part. How do you protect the very case that you have put out already?
I don't. One example. But then, with that being said, Obiane said, picture as a big celebrity as so. That picture, maybe on a backstage and how they left. It's not really a big deal, but. How they approach them. We fail to understand these are kids. They have not fully processed the fact that their fathers are that a big celebrity. They don't even know the impact. In this case, I feel reason now OG must be an Stonebwoy protector. You are approaching, yes, okay, there's fans, many fans. But when you start banging the car and stuff like that, in Kolano, they don't know that, these people are here to show us love or stuff like that. You don't have any control about how the kids are going to feel. For me, I feel like if the fact that someone puts their children out there doesn't also mean that we as we should be aggressive. You can show love, but you have to be calm. And then no. So the kids, they've not fully processed the impact their parents have in society. In as much as they know, we are on this big stage, we are seeing people, stuff. They can't really tell you how much of an impact their fathers have. So it is the father's responsibility to protect,
The same way, when we want to put our case out, we need to prep them, kind of thing. When you want your case to be sellers, you need to prep their minds in these kind of things so that when they see it, they don't get scared. Yeah. Especially when I'm putting somebody like photocopy all over. And people see photocopy and they are trying to get a feel of him. I'm sure he has been prepared psychologically that this is it. And if you are not ready for that, because look, you cannot always tell the fans what to do. People can go so crazy. It's, the moment we begin to put security ajar, our case minds, it's too difficult for people to understand this.
No. Pushing you to the tables, by putting timelines and making them, one way or the other, you are building them as celebrities.
Of course.
And people are going to love them and fall in love with their personality.
It means they are obviously becoming celebrities.
People are going
already.
to fall in love with their personality and all of that. So when they see them, they would want to run to them. Hey, I saw you, that kind of stuff. So maybe like this girl, Nakiat. You could see that she is psychologically, she's groomed. Say, oh, this is the job, or this is what I'm doing, and this is how I have to approach issues and stuff like that. So I think what you're saying is right. Probably when we decide it's in the time, like now we have to prep their mind that okay, this is what you are doing, blah blah blah. You have to let them know and understand, so they know how to accept such reactions.
Because you as the father, you already know how some of these fans can.
Yeah.
Too much love.
Too much love.
Yeah.
And you cannot stop them from loving you too much because once I don't buy, they worship you like you and I do, you're selling. So because you cannot, predict how fans are going to react, fans are be a mother to about these things. We should be planning, okay, how are they going to react towards them? Okay, now my main start. Say, gradually they will become tough skinned towards these things. But if you don't prepare them, we put them out there because they are stars kids. So they obviously become stars. Now these are some of the things you meet.
No more dear, no cry. But say fans no more bano. And I be Uncle Stonebwoy a fan and man no me, hey, say hello to uncle, say, enquire. We almost are now psychologically, no one so they are not people omu and bibi. Oh, now so now who say hi. Now if I'm Corano so a mom goes on this annual manner and cranny who say, oh, we're fans now one moji. That's immediately na father no react and cranny who say be an uncle for no omu exactly. Now, oh yes, I dear no. It's another time beyond so no. Omeka say daddy reacted when people were coming closer to us. And yes, and so every time Biano they expect every time Biano they expect daddy to react when people are, coming closer to them because of anybody. And I mean, say nipa no on no what. Oh man, because there are some celebs, there are some celebs yet me shower money a new class because sending me video that was I think 2001 America. Now who Jennifer Lopez say Washington who no now on the street of Washington not be sure we J-Lo no hey J-Lo hi then she say fans no baby no mo gino enye abroche nkwa no mo just fans no enti no say what the woman ne ba sa kwade magu social media Stonebwoy magu social media shatter ne ba say shatter ba o social media no ni me shidie no on na mehu. So what social media others I don't know about them. Ebi mo bebre ma egu social media. Enti no say ye hu na wona wo mana. So the fans na omo de ma wona ye wodea no. Enkwara no so get involved because omo hu omo nyina abomu. But so we celebrity I can't say you don't have any privacy o. That is the point. You don't have any privacy. People are saying say on the family echo beach echo have your time and people bump into them. Who per se unya wo privacy a. I know Stonebwoy has a branded pool in his home. Or pool, actual Stonebwoy, he could have sat there and have, their family time. Let me say pool now for normal. I just say, young couple can see and yes, boy. Young Kwani Nikakra. But still, no any pound ba unchain, Abama fans and yeah, we should try and accept all those things. This is about na. Woman the goes and I say, yeah, we could be Brian, we could be no. Oh, if you have fans and I too much, as I cry now, I saw your raw fubi. Dana Quacoye. And me pamucho, Mamma Google social media, no. Mama who said, Charlie, daddy has fans, so daddy has a lot of people around him, or no, mommy has a lot of people around her. And so when I'm working with you, expect all those fans going to come. All you're going to do is to raise your hand and also say hi to them. Groom them in that way. Omani budget. Mama say, yeah, I'm also a Rebecca. But when I was with daddy, it was so much fun, and I was raising my hand as well.
We also have to let people. Some of these celebrities, they are just like.
Oh yes, they are human.
They have feelings. They have bad days. they have
They
low
do
days and stuff like that. And to say who approaches celebrity be here, me interview. Or say Chrome Sikeni. Or see New Year's more by celebrity. Don't know penasem. Is it whiskey or so? I stand to be correct. And or see Oshia whiskey go Chrome. They will know what drip like when whiskey or person whiskey could picture keke. So when he approached whiskey, not see okay, I wish whiskey catch and say there be own chap. It's me Busano say how did he feel? No see where normal or a celebrity Ebiana of Atari or Channel
exactly
crowd on get ready so better picture and how you look. So these celebrities are human beings just like us. It's you who approaches celebrity not catch us a backup or a cheer. Just understand men got time maybe in case or you too know or you root. No, you don't know whatever only panic go through. Yes, I get it that sometimes just because their
who
faces
said the
are
same
out
thing
there.
as they said about Saku they said
yes,
Not just that
Saku
their faces are out there doesn't mean that they should always be in a good
yeah.
days be on my
At that point,
approaching and that's
yes.
only mood my race. Let's learn to respect other people's.
And finally on this one, I also suggest look, because we've put our case images out there, there could be at least them pay security income. 1 or 2 people, not necessarily wearing some security attire, but maybe normal people.
So I'm one call for Mudium, which is a more concert.
Said a bear, Nipano, APA, UPA, no, so in Namo. So if there's anything like that, it will shield you and also protect the case. But yeah, I'm finding you now and can near Jatu Musa. Also, you can never predict their side. Their side. But get this sound come away. No, my meaning, Mr. Jackson Bentum. In income. I come Mr. Jackson Bentum dear. I'm say yeah Jackson Papa. Over. Me pacho morning.
Good morning.
Over I didn't come out check. And now for more.
Very fine.
Now, say Obaya Jackson and Hoye.
That's on the way, pa.
Now, Yamia in Ukrainian video be about a foul ban no home. Na yes, minima dear, so she says she shall say a dear son, me batch your na dear, and I know motion.
Oh, that really say
But na dear no motion.
I mean, as minimum room. I'm glad dear Bessie.
Antine she shall no motion.
So we got nothing around there, but
okay. And then come my ye share our for any one ma, Ebinyamia Domna, or more Abinya, different celebrity status, no. But Abrebia, who buy Jackson, who has sent Bibe Bar, a be an any pebi madrimono, ain't chay, you know. And I won't would dear tem no more baby in Swibis. I say, ni papa, a wahin, ni papa, a ya way. Anna Sam come on and answer questions in a be eba open so.
we are the medical actually. The attendant said maybe that's why the fact that I don't know that doesn't mean or management judgment here because we are. Many sure said me meet na bam because some na ebo no ka. No mo ye do mbe. This is dia omo ye. When I mean entertainment, so how many therefore for one idea. You know, they are not management. And a management,
It's, you know, Anna, and how too much as a parent, and I say, as ne papa, say, be a, yes, be a sebi, yemfa, a video ya, but that I feel as I resurface. Any example, say, I Jackson or Nini boy is here why any queen no or more smoky as added to social media no Anna and how p
when the Anna has been just from so penny that they will have that time now fancy so when you any be our Obia or pass just will be here never been a cheer. This was a distant that time now. David will chapra, the woman make a side. But I think you went in a bad time, if I'm not yet. Yeah. And I'm more about that. Media man, I tell me entertainer. And some producer, director, and the new one. He said, if I say no, the game be a so for an you said you might be obedient. One step of it because Jackson Kosha Talem, you are seeing.
Yeah, and Kameba Bibusa, no, Nenta the shame in the dressing so are not a month for can once in Bibrino.
You can't be address as a fan, so what's your more? And now, what's your baby? But any panel where Moses. In the end, will be an amount of television over more than open on a young. And I say at a level or the set for a video. On Vimpia one. Maybe I'm a case will be over the Umute, Jackson and baby. Once at a level, one year, the Macassin, and I met them. Because you, Mamma, I think,
yeah,
I will be a fair idea. No, because I would. But on a minimum, I do like or entertainment, I don't know what you mean. A performance, or perform, we are the Akanya. And we can say, a Juma way and was your own loss.
okay. Let's say, the meeting as if you want to say, and yes, say, beer, oh, as Sniper Pano, Uhua, Ubu and Niguso. A biwa, Uhua, what's in our banner. Say, a dear we and yet we and dressy say. Said a bear, Sebia Nuana, ye did them no, Ibiana Eswati. Mr. Jackson, Yamisha, Yamin Crown, that's it. Okay. Sevia, it's Ya Jackson, Papa, and your Nini in common. Then they see a celebrity, and Quadano more security. Put you in common.
I meet you in common, or senior AM Mr. Jackson. Pintum, esi eka ye no. As a father no, and a walker no. Say, a to de be na ohun say, and then the banner divert every equine was off as well. Tiano, and Tinyase will boon any egun near ma or yen so. And no cry, many unina no, your the Visual Rights Society of Ghana platform so. I one a banner posting in your morning music videos near there out soon near the na papa no a boa pushing a banner and you money be. Enti no your father or person who send the banner drew. Mammy, your chance, you know, sir. Get on mammy say, why? You most started movies in any idea, and then baby, our baby drew. Fine, papa no, any idea, send the banner baby do some races. Your mother, wow, worry. That was what worry on. Aye, back with worry.
What's it, Miss? Why?
Why
don't you say I just see our
Daddy also be betting me. I will say, baby, I will. But me then.
On your moon, not one new crying one.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to.
Then him pass a music video. Okay. Oh, and congratulations. Why are dear? Why are dear? And then papa can say, video no over a year now.
Yeah.
Sometimes many be a we should be careful. You post here or social media no because. Ebe pop it up again. Pop it up again as a mother, say our bani idea. Ubenu who say, oh yes, our video, no, but now you're late. And I fail and I'm for baby who I say a video for because video about the man for say, hey, no be a one yes idea way. Oh yes, idea way the go basso is not right. Say. A child protection right for no munja aquarano, you know, a whole lot of conversation there. That was
a month for who said
there be never say over a year, but I pop it up.
Say,
no, yes, I did, but sometime now, I just say no, and yes, I did, but it has happened. A video not pop it up again, and the conversation looks fresh. The papa be church must say, and yeah, idea a year for be necessary and life as a son because. And why mother and why wife and back home. It is sometimes no. If you to a man say, "Oh yeah, BBR," you just have to be careful. Say after years back, you know, when the video pops up again, you wouldn't regret doing that thing. You know, it's just an advice.
Hey, sister,
yeah,
sister, yeah, Jackson. But Nikremu no, or you'll be our fair idea. So sometimes when I see some things, I'm like, hey. For the show or assistant, the way I knew.
And I was secondary school, Nana Obao has say, no, yeah, you know,
may have it.
Oh, yeah, arrest, and I know a course back.
Oh, yeah, you ORS. Oh, so what was your mom? What distorting me?
Oh, yeah, very idea. Yeah, very
Oh,
idea.
very idea. So sometimes when I see the way we see dressing, the dressing, I'm like, hey, and now when you hear no what's sana. But the papa say I see video, and I said I mean, child say you who say dressing be and no ye be enya anything. It's not like we bune near. Yeah. So in case
I feel the lifestyle or living, no, and on the other social. I've not really seen the video yet. Now me person me click it. Or smoky and on the other two. And I'm a boy. That's it. I guess all ye be. I guess I follow a picture name.
No.
So she's just smoking.
She shall names or train and we see any food.
She shall not smoking.
But hold on. Sometimes.
There's nothing wrong with the adjustments.
Most celebrities they smoke in music videos, in their Instagram stories and stuff like that. So why are we making? You see, whether it's right or wrong, and your moral decision. What you see. So the fact that she's smoking and she's out there, I'm very sure that she knows that smoking has an impact on her health, on him. And she's smoking them. So long as she's not influencing you to go and smoke, because this is the same conversation about Sarkodie smoking cigar, influencing people and all of that. Or no lifestyle, no. So every day I tell people out there, say when you are following a celebrity, when you love them, you want to emulate their omoya. Pick their wish brabo. What am I saying? Because right now you can't go and tell Yaya Jackson don't smoke and come and put it. There's no law against you smoking and posting it on social media.
No, I think the problem is because what one and see and to say or breastfeeding and all science smoking.
That's what. How do you know that? How do you know that she's not stop breastfeeding?
And I make sure say it's an old video. That's the problem now.
That's why we call it that.
Papa say over a year video.
Yes. Say na watra makwada wa so we needed to correct
yes.
For people to know say old. Yeah. So I mean, for me, honestly speaking, if it's just a video, you'll be in a back at some point say you have to quit smoking. As to whether she putting it on social media and people making a big deal out of it, I don't think it's because there are other celebrities that do that, but probably like you're correcting me, maybe Anna, they are making a big deal because they think say wow and she's breastfeeding. It will harm the child in a way. So, but if there was nothing like that, and it's old.
But only say, remember be smoky. That's okay. We say, but the reason why I prefer talking to the dad was because she's.
How old is she? Yeah. Oh, are you?
But say also, for the dad. Most of the time, when we dinner tema, they are 20 parents. So I just wanted us to hear from the parents. How did they also feel when these things are going on?
Photocopy the by your kwache na you know. They did a kwache atem say bad parenting. And a man the banco cancer bro. And yes, auntie, I don't know also atem did no call parent no and call
bad parents. Bad parenting either. I can't know smart kids. So like allowing him to express himself. Yeah, I hate you. But at the end of the day, you say you're forcing I'm not sorry.
You're forcing I'm not
Apache also.
I don't want to comment about this issue.
Why?
It
started from your end.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually think, say, maybe I told me. That's what Kwame Eugene actually emphasized. That he think I didn't do my job well. Well, he's entitled to it. But I can tell you for a fact that not that me you'll be our own to me. You can't come to me.
I thought you said you don't want to come.
And I make us let me say.
You can't. This one I don't want to say anything. As long as 10 minutes.
You can't come on my show and tell me. Ask this boy this. And I'm a mother. I will stupidly follow and say this and then tell the boy to say that. That one I want to. I will never do that. So what am I saying? But I mean, at the end when you're patrol, so I think say.
Man and concorda because who so let's not be too. I'm not. Yensha Feluni uncle.
About 12.
Really?
About 12.
Into you yesterday.
Really?
Few so DG. And I every time say why did you get to say what Felununa that your record label? So why have you why are you guys not working together anymore? And Oka say Felununa enya obotre. Or say Felununa enya obotre. Then crowd man just say fast connect. Now Felununa so di need aba betuja. Okay, say Kamido manager George Britton say just promoting the Sugarcane song, they spent over 100,000 Ghana.
Yeah, I was teasing to say.
Yeah, he was saying that. And Nuna Felinuna, so didn't the Ababe to just say, actually, she or screenshot George Britton. I'm not kind about Camidon. So on no Babe drop it with 6 songs. More few so did you more catch any time. Over 150,000 for the 6 songs. Intino. The moon, yeah, I don't know why my.
Let's say, ammonia ready, sir.
Ammonia ready, some.
And now when you born at Tessiso, when you born not Essiso, Pelly buy it, not a bonny crowd when you knew baby. Now, what call? No, be so before. Now would you 50,000 super? I take it to win trap video too. Don't you a best tower by I be anywhere it was so good in more between. Would you say Kabia would this ask can you Jumanuna and that's someone who say oh they like people are responding. I'm not for air budget was swap. You don't think they would have invested more in you? Or see, and this ODG label told me they only had 50K to invest in my EP of 6 songs. And you want to call me impatient? How much is even a music they play? They play who to one I play? Who do you know why? Hey, I'm their choice.
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Imuni and coffee.
Well, with this fellow, I think say a lot of people we have this entitlement. We feel like I deserve this. You have to give it to me. But have you worked to get to that level where someone can invest $1 million in you? Ask yourself that question. I'm not saying she's not good. There's improvement. And I said it's work in progress. You have, I'm very sure, Kamido Baye, I remember very well. Or the new way, Audio Love, Tama Obebo, Ferrari from that time, Crampon, we didn't even know who Kamido. When I saw Kamido, who said Kamido ni Georgie, yeah, Jumana, love. No, really easy. I fell in love with the song. I fell in love with his talent. I started talking about him. At that time, no, me sure says Audio Love, ni Sikana, George, a pumping, a share, the Sugarcane. He didn't pump that money into Audio Love. Why? Because not on do hoye. Probably if he would have pumped that money, it's kind of beshi on your back. So I feel like yes, maybe you felt you deserved more than 50,000, but you see how you approach issues and address it, is what will get you results. You don't. I think that she's addressing people from investing in you. Yes, and I think the way you are addressing the issues, like you have no respect for the ODG brand, because I ne biano me sure they never accepted to invest you or no and a or foul and I nyom to on a sebio a 50-50. Let me this car show mu but e bia me nyane back. Then I make a note. I said there's some artists will be on some baby or he have that same 50,000 to probably push something on that sense of entitlement. What am I saying?
And the banders bread and my but it's a young quiet, young fire, Felina and coffee, I think
Felina issue and use uncle interview and none of us had no idea. Say Felly is. Enka yenim, and enka yenim issue ekofa baye any idea. It's no man. I think say or no how she feels says she's worked that hard to obtain more than what they were giving her. Now our D Black camp. You want na Felly shall say. No way.
No, she was doing it on her own.
On her own.
I think so.
Because
I know what we will cross check that one.
We'll cross check it because me. Yeah, Frida.
I think she was not part.
Okay. If she wasn't part and she was doing her own thing, it's up to her. She's worked very hard, and she thinks she deserves more than that. That is her choice. I mean, I can't say. Yeah, your
phone is off.
So deserving more than that. She should still wait upon whoever is going to give her more. I mean, that is what I think. Say, if she thinks that she can wait to and get whatever she wants, she should still keep on waiting, and she will get it with her faith. Now, what say we are working hard. Friday, African Caribbean Music and Stars Awards. You better launch it.
African
Caribbean Music Stars and Stars Award. Afro Caribbean, Canada for, you know. I'm launch Caribbean. I'm Jamaica for album. You better launch what Ghana has say. Nyame ya adoma 21st ya ewo kokomlemle Afro Arab Arena. AstroTurf Park bia wo ehwa na ye beye no me pa cho omo vendors ni ade nyina and it's open free. If you want to come and sell something, we don't charge anything. The more bia am charge o say ye GBB say ye wo wo be product bia person obeton bia come and sell over there. Artists be ba kwabna family Heritage Morgan on bedru Ghana ye ne pa cho person interview omo you know they will be available. Let me know and artists be ba some person mobile bring them. Boy.
Felina was first signed onto Lanes Entertainment before joining Beehive Records. Then